Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to the Pristine Posse. Hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I wanted to just give you guys an update on what's been going on with the Pristine pet, Mr. Peppers. So let me just give you guys a backstory. I decided to take off and be at home during 4th of July because I was watching another YouTuber, Lior. Let me know in the comments if you guys watch her. But she mentioned that the 4th of July is a day where pets are typically the most anxious because of the fireworks that basically sound like gunshots. And I was just thinking to myself, okay, last year I was not here during 4th of July and I don't know if, there were fireworks or anything like that. So I'm like, let me be present and be with Pepper this year so that, he feels calm and he feels safe. Fast forward on Wednesday, it's been already, 4 days past that I've been at home now. And on Wednesday, I'm looking at TV. I was looking at TV for maybe the past 2 hours. Pepper was sitting right there on the couch next to me. And I get up, I go brush my teeth. When I come back, there is poop on my floor, on the floor right below my TV. So like in a visible area. Pepper has never done this before. He's never peed or pooped outside of the litter box. So I decided to do some research first because in my house, that is grounds for eviction. I don't do pee and poop all over my house. We're not doing that. So I was like, let me do some research first before he get a notice. So I did some research and I found some common trends, some of them being cats will poop outside of their litter box if the litter is dirty. Cats will poop outside of the litter box if you have multiple cats and maybe another cat has bullied them. And cats will poop outside of the litter box if you put a brand new litter and they just don't agree with the litter that you put in there. All of those reasons did not apply to Pepper, okay? The last reason that I've seen is that cats will poop outside their litter box to send their owner a message. And typically it is not out of aggression. So I had to think about the scenario as a whole. Not only did Pepper poop while I was off work, okay? He did it while I was in the house, but not directly in front of me because that would be rude. But he did it while I was home so that when I did see it, I can rule out that it was because maybe he missed me and he was upset that I was gone. Basically, I know my cat, and given the scenario, that was a very calculated message, and I know that he's trying to tell me something because of course he cannot speak English. So the next best thing is to poop. And he knew not to do it on my stuff, do it on the floor where I can wipe it up. I can see it and I can wipe it up and we can just go ahead and take care of it. I was going to just wait until he potentially did it again and then take him to the vet. But then the more I thought about it, I was just thinking, you know what? Pepper is 5. He's never done this before. I could see if he was a kitten or he was 1 and this was a rookie mistake, but he's 5 in adult years. He's 37 in his years. He's a grown, full-grown cat. He knows better. So I was like, okay, he's trying to send me a message. Furthermore, I had to ask myself, if I had a child and my child just happened to throw up one time, but he was throwing up blood, would I wait for my child to throw up blood again, or would I go to the doctor the same day? I would be in that hospital the same day. And then the second question I asked myself was, would you go to the vet if money was not a factor? The answer to that was yes. And I say this question because I wanted to get down to the real reason as to why I was stalling on taking him to the vet. Honestly, I was stalling because I was afraid of him being sick and having a hospital bill that was above my means. Ultimately, this doctor visit could potentially prevent an illness from deteriorating his health, which led me to move the fear to the side and the scarcity mindset and go ahead and call the veterinarian and make a doctor's appointment. So I called the vet the very next day on Thursday, and there was actually an opening for Saturday. So I took him on Saturday, and I will insert a few clips right here. All right, y'all, so we have made it to the vet. Okay, the people love Pepper. Y'all see that poster of him right there in the corner? Cute, huh? All right, so we are officially in the doctor's office. Pepper is out of the carrier. He about to peep the scene, child. This is the office. He's just walking around. If you wanted to know, yes, he can jump up there. And yes, he can jump from that area to the cheetah blanket area. First off, Pepper's weight went from 17 pounds to 18 pounds, okay? Super chunky. And the veterinarian told me that I need to stop feeding him pebbles completely because pebbles have carbs and some cats are carb intolerant. Basically, Pepper is carb intolerant, and the carbs will make cats fat. So from now on, we will be doing a wet food only diet, and that will help bring his weight down. She also said that his pooping outside the litter box was more so behavioral than an actual diagnosis, since his physical exam was a healthy one. Now, what she did say is that if Pepper were to pee outside the litter box, then that is a red flag, and that means there's something serious going on. But she said that pooping is more behavioral, but peeing is the red flag. So if you're watching this video, you have a cat that pees, then you definitely need to take your cat to the vet ASAP. I also told her that I was a flight attendant and that I have noticed that Pepper sheds a lot because he is stressed, and when I come back, I am, removing a lot of fur off of his body. She recommended a pheromone collar for him to help reduce that stress. He has the collar on now. This collar lasts for 30 days, so if you guys want a review on this, I will, but I will be observing how he feels over the next month. Hopefully less fur around the house. And like I said, it's not a lot, but it's more than the average. The last thing that she told me was that I need to get an automatic wet feeder for him that can keep the wet food fresh and cold while I'm going for work. So I will be investing in a wet feeder. Also, let me know if you guys want to see more information about the automatic wet feeder when I do get it. And that was pretty much the whole checkup. He has his annual in November, so from now to November, we will be doing wet food, and by then, hopefully he will have lost 3 pounds being on wet food. By the grace of God, there were no illnesses reported with Pepper. He's just a little thick. So we're going to definitely work on the diet, wet food only, because I cannot have a cat so big that he cannot clean himself. Like, no ma'am, that's bad for the brand, okay? In conclusion, if you have a cat that uses the restroom outside the litter box, let me just tell you, stop Googling and looking on YouTube and just take your pet to the vet, okay? And figure out what's really going on from a professional. Also, if you have a cat that has used the restroom outside the litter box, please let me know what happened in the comments, and if there was a diagnosis, please let us know. I love to hear other stories about what happened with your pets and any things that you like to do to keep your cats calm while you're away from home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.